Wrestle, but only for wrist control, yeah? Like your wrist grips are super important. If you were here last night, we did an arm trap from close guard, which obviously involves a wrist grip, yeah? If I have someone in turtle, we've looked at wrist rides, wrist grip. We're doing knee shield passing tomorrow. A lot in your knee shield passing and control in that position comes from wrist grips. So like wrist grips are unbelievably important in all positions. So you're going to fight for wrist control. It's going to work your grip. So there's no takedowns at all. Yeah, so you can go really hard because there's no risk of a takedown. All you're going to do, you're both going to be in a wrestle stance and we're both fighting for one of two grips. I either want this or I want this. That's all I want. Now if I get a wrist grip, it's his job to strip it. If he can't get my grip off, the full 45-second round, I'll just keep that wrist control. It's his job to be stripping it. Only one thing, please don't do this. If he's got my grips, don't be using your knees. Yeah, try and make it real gripper. So you're just using your grips rather than using your limbs as well, yeah? We're both fighting for wrist control. We're both stripping. If we get them, we keep them. 45 seconds. I'll then shout change, and we're going to go into knee tap wrestling. So I'm trying to touch his knees, he's trying to touch mine, and we're moving around for 45 seconds. Then we'll go into a 20-second pummel. I'll remind you of this every time, so we'll just go nice and relaxed for 20 seconds. Here. When I shout go again, we're going to fight hard to get the body lock. If we get this, I'll hold it for 3, return, start again. That'll be 45 seconds in total, and then we'll go one more time through. So we'll go wrist control sparring, knee tap wrestling, into a relaxed pummel, into a fight for double unders and a body lock, back to wrist control, back to knee tap wrestling, back to pummel and double unders. Just 2 rounds, then we'll get into some drills. Yeah? Let's go, fight. If we're just both in the same position here, 50-50 collar ties, and I'm on with someone who's just simply better than me in this position, I'm going to lose every single time. If I'm against someone who's got really dangerous headlock attacks, and I don't want to be entering my head, the best thing I could do to nullify that is control his wrists first. And then from a grappling point of view, just by going for his wrists first, if my partner tends to shoot, if he shoots, my hands are in the right position anyway in terms of down blocks. So it's just a really good idea to start from here, even if I do want to start building up to collar ties eventually anyway. Yeah. Then off the back of that, obviously if I manage to control his wrists, I can attack outside the elbows, whether that's arm drags or 2-on-1s. And then on top of that, we can get a few things, like a couple of unorthodox takedowns. We'll hit one tonight, where I'm just going to keep one wrist in front of me. But sometimes if my partner snaps me down, what I look for, if he takes the front headlock, is this far wrist. Because I know if he can't lock his hands, he's going to struggle to attack my neck. So I know if I can keep one hand in front of me, I'm kind of safe in terms of getting choked. Yeah, so if he has me in a front headlock, I'm always looking for this hand. Now what I like to do, which is going to take us straight into a cradle, I'm going to keep the left hand on, and I'm going to take my own headlock here. Now we're in a 50-50 position, but because I control this wrist, I'm winning. Because by working with this wrist, I can break his posture on this side. Now when I'm ready, I'm going to release the wrist and grab that leg. I'm going to go here. Now I can take him over, and now we're in a cradle with the arm out. If you were here Tuesday, we did it with the arm in. Tonight we're going to look at it with the arm out. Yeah? So he's managed to get on top of my neck, and all that I'm focusing on is that he can't lock them hands. I'm here. From there I'm going to go 1, and I just like to sit through. Bring him down here. I'm just going to put him in that arm out position where we can put something on the end. I'm in a bad position. I don't want to let him lock them hands. I just pop it, turn it, and finish. Yeah, let's have a go. Few minutes. Loads in grappling. Yeah, you get 2-on-1. We're in this position. I almost like give me head Now, what he should do realistically, he should take a collar tie with his right hand if he wants to start getting towards my neck. It happened to me absolutely loads where I give me neck and they take a headlock straight away. Bang, here. So for him, it's bad, yeah, he shouldn't be doing that. Like if he has me in a 2-on-1, I should either be framing here, or if I'm looking to attack his neck and he's really giving his neck up, if I can see the back of his head, I shouldn't be getting excited and going like this ever. Yeah, I should always still be meeting it with my elbow in front, and then I can start popping if I was looking to do things like that. So for me, if I'm in this position, he takes that bait and he takes me neck, then it's nice for me to go here and I can hit it there. Sometimes off the same thing, if I go like this and he throws the arm over the top of my head, obviously he can get straight to the back as well, off the back of his mistake. That's just another way I'd end up in that position, yeah? So let's say hit that same takedown and go here. Now this one, if you're gonna like ask me if this is a crank or a choke, this is 100% a crank. If you don't like cranks, apologies. I'll do some chokes for you next, yeah? So his arm's out. I'm gonna put my left leg over this leg, yeah, his top leg. So I've landed here. I'm gonna hook this and keep it. And all I'm going to do is fall to my right shoulder, and as I do I'm going to throw a right hook, so I'll put the back of his head in front of my chest. We'll go here. Now from there I'm going to take a guillotine grip, I'm just going to bring it to me. Yeah. It's a crank but it fucking hurts, so a lot of people will tap. We'll go in here, hook in, go right up. Oh, I could easily make this a choke. If you're one of these people that says it's a bit cranky and it's not a choke, if you really want a choke, you can go here. Now it is a choke, yeah? So you can play with it both ways. So I'm going one. The key is that I control his leg. I need to bring this with me. I go here, keep it. Fall to my right shoulder, I want his head in front of my chest. Here. Keep this. Finish it this way. I can wrap this. A choke. Is it a choke? Yep. Thanks, man. Yep. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. Finish. Yeah. So we go. Protect this head. So he's on me grip here. He's gripping me head. The second I feel this, I want to keep this hand inside. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this left hand up. Now if he tries to pull his arm out, he should be stuck. The second you feel that you're on the wrong side of his headlock, you take this in, reach the leg, and go with the far shoulder. I want to get us off his strap. Pull this here, back to my shoulder, so go here. Now if he tries to pull it out, he's stuck. Now I'm going to go one underneath. Now this bit's important. I'm going to take my thumb and I'm going to put it under his spine. So I need to change the angle. If I just go here and squeeze, I'm not going to do anything. Get my thumb and put it under his spine. And I keep this hand palm down. Now I'll put my left hand underneath. When I push into his back, I tilt my weight into my right shoulder. And I can finish with it. Yeah? Watch again. So I got a 1. Here. I feel like this is locked on. So I bring it out, come over. From there, come underneath. And lock. We change the angle. 1. Palm down, lock. And I make them flat. I can't be square like this. Like this. And I can finish. Yeah, last time. It's 1. Up. Ask him to try and pull that out. Should be stuck. 2. In. Lock. Up. 2. Good. Yeah. Let's have a go. Few minutes. This bottom trap. I'm pulling me ear back. So if he tries to pull his hand out, should be no way. And obviously some of you do MMA. If he's got gloves on, it's even tighter. Now from here, I'm putting my arm underneath his head, putting my thumb underneath his spine, and locking the cable. Now, I'm not going like this with my arse, yeah? Look at my arse, I'm not going here. Someone's going here and asking why we're getting flipped over. If he has this elbow, and you go arse to the ceiling, you are going to get flipped over. Yeah? I don't need that. But also, some of us are putting your shoulder here, and they're asking why it's not working. You're not going to choke him here. Yeah? I want to put my shoulder in his chest, and then when I turn my hips slightly, my shoulder will move from his chest underneath his chin, and then I'll get me choke. When I'm in this position, first watch my hips from here. My knees are off the floor, this one. Then I put my right shoulder like cups back to me, cups back this way. I put my shoulder on his chest. Now when I just do that slight turn, it goes under his chin. So you can't lift your shoulder and try and drop it on his neck, because he's not thick, he's going to have his head down. You're going to be on the side of his jaw getting nothing. Put it on his chest. If his chin's down, I'm going to lift it up. Yeah? That's the difference. Now say I get to this position, his arm's out, but he's not locking on. Yeah, so I'm just in this position. I'm going to keep the cradle, and all I'm going to do now is step over the top leg. Now as soon as I step over the top leg, I'm going to do the same grip here. I'm going to keep my ear behind the shoulder. So now I'm going to pop the head here. Now I'm just going to walk it, come out. Now I'm in a great position because I've got this angle to go here, go all the way over. Now I can see this from the back. This will just be our last one. Yeah? So I've landed here again. Remember, if you're here Tuesday and the arm's in, you've got your darces and stuff from here. So the arm's out and I catch it, see that I'm in this spot, and his hand's not in that hole. Big arm triangle, and I'll lock up the top leg, and then reach here. Shoulder. If he tries to pull his arm back down, he can't, so keep it locked in. Head, lock. Now when I start to move to the mount, remember we've said this before, we need a base, because some people are going to explode. So I can either lock it here and go here. If he tries to explode to his right, I've got good balance. Elbow and go super wide so he tries to breathe. And that's my base. Personally, I prefer to go here until I know I've got control. Now I can switch. Step, look up, pop the egg, switch your position now, so you've got like a modified position here. One. From the back. Yeah. Last drill, then we'll get a drink and do some positional first.